This is Jack Nicholson, and I'm here to tell you that you're listening to one of the best damn comedy shows on the airwaves, the Keeping It Weird Show. What I love about Rick, Wes, and Tony is they make me laugh my balls off.
Hey, Jack, what about M.T. Robinson? What do you think of him?
Lights me up like a pinball machine and makes me pay off in silver dollars. So tune in and listen in. It's going to be a good time here at the old cuckoo's nest.
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or dream. The show is called Keeping It Weird. The wonderful laughter kills me. Sketch comedy that's much too real. And the laughs I know I'll feel. Can't afford to reveal. The show will make you squeal. Now laugh my ass off and I will plead. Oh God, please don't let me be. Listening to Keeping It Weird. Oh God help me. Yeah. And when simple, making me laugh, making me cry, kissing myself as I am slapping my thighs. This show is taking my mind, taking my ears, taking my hearing, taking my balls, taking my ass, taking my soul. But actors of control.
We take you now to a briefing at the Pentagon where General Floyd Lawson gives us an up-to-the-minute report on our fight against terrorism.
As you know, at 0900 we begin a major offensive against the ISIS terrorist group controlling parts of Syria and Iraq.
I have a question, General.
Let me finish, Kingsley. Next phase of our top-secret plan is to attack the ISIS encamped around Erbil,
I have a
Mosul,
question.
and Raqqa. We'll begin promptly at 0900 tomorrow with Tomahawk cruise missiles.
General,
I love them.
I have a question.
I really love them. I love that whoosh sound they make going off. I really love that. Followed by drone, bomber, and fighter attacks. Wham! Bam! Pow! We'll kill all them commie asses.
Sir, they're not communists, sir. They're Muslim terrorists called asses.
Well, we're gonna nuke the bastard.
General, are you saying we're going to use nuclear weapons to combat asses?
You're goddamn right I am.
What the general means is that we will use every weapon at our disposal short of nuclear weapons to combat the ISIS threat.
Yeah, what he said.
General, I have a question.
In a moment, sweetheart. I need to outline the rest of my plan.
But, General, why are you telling us your secret plans? Doesn't that seem a little nuts?
Hell yes, it's nuts. All war is nuts. You need to be nuts to be in a war with asses in the first place. So now I'm going to kick some asses all the way back to Tokyo.
He means we're going to pursue an aggressive stance and target all asses as they are found.
General, many people don't believe we can combat asses without boots on the ground. The President has stated there will be no U.S. boots on the ground.
The President is correct. No boots on the ground, but he didn't say anything about boots on their necks. We're gonna put a boots right up their asses, stomp or kill them Nazi bastards.
General, when do you think the ground war will begin?
Day after tomorrow. 0800. But don't tell anyone.
This has been a brief Pentagon update. We return to our normal programming.
And you're listening to Imus in the Morning, and topping today's news is that you're listening to Keeping It Weird. My God. With Rick, Wes, Tony, and Mike working the boards, this show should be called the Keeping the Cuckoo's Nest. Or maybe Straight Jacket Central. One of the two. This show's so weird that it makes Dennis Rodman on LSD seem perfectly sane and logical. Wes is a former bat-wielding bat boy for the Padres. Rick is from Rome, New York, allegedly, and supposedly also dresses like one of the guys on the Roman meal bread 24/7. Tony's so Italian that he makes spaghetti seem like top ramen. And Mike, well, let's just leave Mike out of this because she's so flat-out beautiful. And finally, they have that one Ted idiot who has more personalities in that movie, Sybil. Besides, his Don Imus impersonation is absolutely pitiful. Anyway, you're listening to Keeping It Weird. Pitiful.
This story takes place in 1918 in Cornhole, Nebraska. Cal Very, a soldier with the 23rd Cavalry Division, returns home from the Great War and is greeted by his girlfriend, Anne B. Dextrous, a buxom brunette who goes both ways.
Oh, Cal, I'm so glad you're home. Tell me all about the war, dear. And I call you dear because you freeze when you see my headlights.
I know, Apple, and I call you Apple because you bruise when I drop you on the floor.
I'm glad you made it home alive. Did you have any close calls?
Yes, I survived with pepper spray and mustard gas.
I guess that makes you a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, and I lost my left arm.
I knew there was something different about you. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm all right now.
How did you lose your arm?
Juggling.
Juggling?
Well, yeah. You know, I always wanted to be a professional juggler and join the circus. I wanted to show the fellas in my platoon how good I was, and I was juggling some with chainsaws.
Chainsaws? You don't usually juggle chainsaws.
I know, but I didn't have balls, so I improvised and used chainsaws instead.
You should have used your balls. They are much safer.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't bring my balls with me. I left them in Cornhole.
What did you do after you lost your arm?
I shouldered on. I wasn't going to let losing my arm stop me from showing the fellas how swell I could juggle. But enough about me. How have you been?
Fine. I've been reading a really good book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down.
I've been gone for 2 years. What else you been doing?
I was addicted to soap for a while.
Soap?
Yes, but I'm all clean now.
Well, that's good.
Yes, I need a bath.
You smell fine.
No, I need a bath. You know her. My friend Anita.
No. Anita I know is Anita Mandalay.
That's her. She got married.
Well, good for her. I guess she found her Mandalay.
Yes, we actually got married on the same day.
What? Married?
Oh, I should have told you earlier. While you were off juggling in the war, I got married.
But I thought we were going to get married.
Us? Don't be silly. You only have one arm.
Who is this man you married?
You don't know him. His name is Barry. Barry McCockiner. He owns one of the biggest farms in Nebraska.
Your name now is Ann B. McCockiner?
Yes.
Well, this sucks. I can't believe you got married.
Hey, here comes Barry and his sister Olive now. And be nice.
No surprise there.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Barry McCockiner, and this is my sister, Olive.
Hello, I'm pleased to meet you.
Hello, Barry. Hello, Olive. I'm Cal.
Cal? Say, Annie Boo, and I call you Boo because you're scary looking. Wasn't your ex-boyfriend named Cal?
Yes, that's him.
Nice to meet you, Cal. Hey, why do you only have one arm?
I ripped it off and beat someone over the head with it.
Seriously?
No, I lost it in the war.
On a landmine?
There really wasn't that many landmines over there.
I heard they were expensive.
Yeah, it cost an arm and a leg.
Cal juggles.
Well, that must be difficult without your left arm. You must be really good.
I'm all right.
This has been the never-ending adventures of Cal Berry. Join us next week when Cal moves to Las Vegas and becomes a one-armed bandit. Until then, I am your humble announcer.
You're not humble.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Ooh.
This is Sam Elliott, and I'm here to remind you whether you're catching salmon with your bare hands or trolling for sex in a truck stop bathroom. There's no excuse to let your eyes look dull. That's why I use Mascara by Manboline, because those old blues don't stand out by themselves.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Hello, my name is Chongo, and I would like to invite everybody to my authentic Mexican restaurante. It is called Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante. We are the only Mexican restaurante in all of California that can claim to be truly authentic. You don't have to go across the border anymore to get dysentery. Just drink our water. Montezuma's Revenge has never been easier. We have las cucarachas y las ratas right here in the kitchen. Once again, as Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante, located at 833 Linda Vista Road in beautiful sunny San Diego. Please note that after 10 p.m., we only serve drunk American co-eds and sailors. That's Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante!
I've been driving a Saturn long before anyone... Look out! I guess I shouldn't read the script while I'm driving. Okay. Take 2. Ready? I've been driving a Saturn long before anyone ever paid me to drive one. I did it! God damn it! Cut! No, cut it! Okay. Take 3. I've been driving a Saturn long before anyone ever paid me to drive one. I didn't do it to be cool or hip. Ask my friends. They'll tell you I'm not either one. I did it because I have shitty credit, and it's the only car I can afford. That's good, huh? It's a good one. Hey, you want to go to Jack in the Box?
Hello, I'm Brenda Beldam from the law firm Beldam, Shrew, and Harridan.
Paid actor, not an actual attorney.
We're the leading divorce attorneys in California, and we fight for women's rights. Do you have any evidence that your husband is cheating? If not, we will find some. We have a team of beautiful women that will send out to seduce your husband.
Paid models, not actual prostitutes.
While we hide in the shadows and take pictures. Divorces can be ugly, but why should a woman suffer due to her husband's infidelity? At Beldam, Shrew, and Harridan, we don't think you should. We'll also make sure you get full custody of your children, if you want them. If not, we can stick your ex-husband with those little hellions.
No, not all kids are hellions.
Best of all, at Beldam, Shrew, and Harridan, you don't pay a dime until after we win your divorce. That's Beldam, Shrew, and Harridan. We'll do whatever it takes. We fight for your rights.
You're listening to Keeping It Weird, the weirdest sketch comedy show anywhere. Isn't my grandson great?
And now, another helpful household hint from the homeless lady who lives behind the radio station.
Hello, this is Back Alley Sally. I hate bad socks. Have you ever had really bad socks? You know, you find a pair and then a year later it's got a hole in it. You can't find quality socks anymore. Here's a couple of Back Alley Sally's simple household tips to deal with the holes in your bad socks. Number 1. Find a pair of socks with a hole on the opposite side and just wear them at the same time. They don't even have to be the same color. Number 2, tinfoil and duct tape. Trust me, you get a weather-tight seal with tinfoil and duct tape. And number 3, just go barefoot, or as the French say, au naturel. After a while, people can't tell if you're wearing shoes, let alone socks. Plus, you can make your own wine. This has been Back Alley Sally's Household Tips. I'll be back next week. Hey, Carl, you're barefoot. Homemade wine again?
You're listening to Keeping It Weird on KIW Radio. And now here's our intern Stephanie with a special report.
Thank you, Mr. Gene. You know, I've been getting a lot of letters at the station since my special report last week, but I don't think they're supposed to be mine.
You don't? Why?
Well, all the letters are coming to intern Stephanie with an IE, and I'm Stephanie with a Y. Is there another intern here named Stephanie who spells her name wrong?
No, you're the only Stephanie.
Oh, okay. It must be someone at one of the other stations then.
Yeah, you have a report this week?
I sure do, Mr. Gene. But I wanted to make sure you said my name right first, because I have friends listening, and I want them to know it's me, and not some other Stephanie who spells her name wrong during their reports.
Good thinking, Stephanie with a Y. Anyway, where's your report about this week?
Well, Mr. Gene, did you hear about some of the things Donald Trump said?
He says a lot of things. Which things specifically?
Well, he said he liked grabbing people's kitties, and I think that's great because I'm like an animal lover myself, and there's so many kitty cats that do not have a good home, so it's good that there's a candidate that supports the animals. He also thinks Hillary Clinton should be in jail because she acid washed her pantsuits. Ew, acid wash is so like 1980s.
I think she acid washed her emails.
OMG, that's even worse. Doesn't she know that the emails are going to fall apart in the washing machine? She should change her background settings. I mean, I wouldn't like change it to acid wash, but the background on all my email, pink, because it's pretty and I like it.
Right. Stephanie, did you do any research for this report?
I sure did, Mr. Gene. I went on my computer and looked up to see if acid wash was making a comeback. I didn't want to sound stupid in case acid wash was suddenly in and I was saying it was lame. Don't worry, it's not in. But either our pantsuits and Hillary often wears those.
Thank you.
You know, when Donald Trump said Hillary should be in jail, I think he wanted her to be arrested by the fashion police for acid washing her pantsuits.
That was our intern Stephanie with a special report.
It's Stephanie.
Right. That's what I said.
No, you said Stephanie. My name is Stephanie with a Y, not Stephanie with an IE.
Anyway, that was her special report. Keeping It Weird will be right back.
Mr. Gene, you're hot.
Hi, this is Marshall Applewhite from Heaven's Gate, coming to you from the Haley Bob Common, and you're listening to Keeping It Weird, the weirdest sketch comedy show in the galaxy.
It's election season, and here with a KIW radio editorial piece is our own Mildred Greenberg.
The creators of Prop 666 would have you believe that it is the most wonderful thing ever. It is like giving free ice cream and puppies to children. It is supposed to let people live longer, cure impotence, and put money in your pockets. But what's the real story? It turns out that the author of this proposition is literally Satan and routinely cuts the heads off of goats in a circle of blood. And its biggest contributors? Terrorist. Honest to God, real life terrorist. Terrorists who pee in our public pools. Who does this? So vote no on one of the most evil pieces of legislation ever created in the history of mankind. Thank you.
This has been a KIW radio editorial piece and does not express the views or opinions of this station. While we do not agree with Satan, we do recognize that since M.T. Robinson plays hard rock and head-banging music, that there is a chance that Satan himself may actually be listening to us. Now, we do not wish to offend any of our listeners. Thank you.
What do you mean Satan may be listening to you? What kind of people are you?
And now, Keeping It Weird presents another reenactment of a classic Shakespearean play. Tonight's episode, Hamlet.
Hamlet, I saw a ghost.
Why are you telling me? The song doesn't go, when there's a something wrong in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Call Hamlet, does it?
No, but the ghost is your father, the king.
I know who my father is. He's not going to slime me, is he?
No, I don't think so.
Good. My grandmother slimed me after she died. It was disgusting. Let's go.
So Hamlet runs off to see his ghost father. Run, Hamlet, run!
Hamlet, I am your father.
Yeah, I know.
Your uncle Claudius killed me so he could be king. Then through trickery, he made you feel responsible, so you fled the kingdom. You must avenge me.
Dude, that sounds just like The Lion King.
Yes, it is exact same story.
Really? Well, where are my warthog and meerkat? Pumbaa! Timon! Come on out!
There's no warthog or meerkat.
Damn it! That must mean this play is a tragedy.
Avenge me, Hamlet.
Yeah, whatever.
So Hamlet runs to the castle to kill his uncle.
No, dude, I'm just gonna talk to him.
On the way, he meets a girl named Ophelia.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm just going to the castle. Why, you want to do something? We can go get some coffee or something? What's up?
No. I love Horatio.
Hey, that's my best friend. He's a total scumbag. We should dump him and date me.
I don't know if that'd be such a good idea.
But I'm cool.
Oh, really?
Totally. Watch this. To be or not to be. Look, I'm a chicken.
You're funny.
Why are you laughing? You are a silly goose.
I am laughing because you're funny. You're a schizophrenic. Are you not a schizophrenic?
It is not politically correct to mock someone for their disabilities.
So Hamlet runs to the castle and enters his mother's room.
I have something to tell you, Mommy. Uncle Claudius is bad. He gave Daddy poison. Poison is not good. Do you like poison, Mommy?
Oh, no, I do not like poison.
Oh, look, there's Uncle Claudius hiding behind the curtain. Why is he hiding behind the curtain? I shall stab him. What fun it will be to stab him through the curtain.
See Hamlet draw his sword. See Hamlet stab. Stab, Hamlet, stab. See Uncle Claudius's blood. See Uncle Claudius's blood gush. Gush, blood, gush. See Uncle Claudius fall. How funny he looks stabbed. Ha ha ha. But that is not Uncle Claudius. It's Polonius. Polonius is Ophelia's father.
You're a very naughty boy, Hamlet. You've stabbed Polonius.
Oops, my bad.
But Hamlet's mother is not mad. She loves Hamlet. He is a good boy. And Hamlet loves his mother. She is a good mother. Hamlet loves his mother very much. Hamlet does love his mother a little too much, perhaps. See Hamlet run. Run, Hamlet, run. Where are you going now, Hamlet?
I'm going to find Uncle Claudius.
On the way, he passes a river. In the river, he sees Ophelia. Ophelia is drowning.
Hamlet, where are you going?
I'm going to find Uncle Claudius.
On the way, he meets a man.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find Uncle Claudius.
Oh, no, you're not. My name is Larius Montoyo. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I don't think I'm ever going to find Uncle Claudius.
See Hamlet and Laertes duel. See Laertes stab Hamlet. See Hamlet stab Laertes. See Hamlet's mother drink poison. See Hamlet stab Claudius. See everybody wounded and bleeding and dying and dead. What fun they are having. The end.
Our biggest sponsor, Chongo, from Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante, is here in response to Louis Armstrong reading The Runaway Bunny.
That's right. I heard you guys doing the Runaway Bunny story, and it was my favorite book when I was a little chonquito. Only mi madre read the Mexican version. It was called The Runaway Conito, which is Espanol for bunny rabbit. Anyway, I had a version of the book with me.
You keep a copy of The Runaway Bunny with you?
See, some of us like to read. Anyway, I would like to read it to you. The Runaway Conito by Sun Lady. Once there was a little conito who wanted to run away. So he said to his mother, "I'm running away." His mother said, "Go ahead. What do you care, ungrateful conito? Get out of here. So the Bonnie moved to America. The end. Thanks for letting me come and read my favorite book.
That was Chongo, from Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante, reading The Little Cornito.
Are you going to play my commercial now? Hello, amigos. Me llamo Chongo from Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante again. I proud sponsor of Keeping It Weird. Come to my Authentic Mexican Restaurante. We are the only restaurant in California that has a guy who blows a whistle while he pours tequila down people's throats. It's a good time. Perfect for bachelor parties. Prostitutes only $10. Or bachelorette parties. Tequila guy wear no shirt. Chongo's Authentic Restaurante. 2 locations, one near you. Please note that after 10 p.m., we only serve drunk American co-eds and sailors. That's Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante.
Hey, it's Jeffrey of Jeffrey's Jungle Fever African American Dating Service for men. Sorry, ladies, stop hogging all the fun. Anywho, for $10.79 a month, you can be hooked up with the best African American dating service on the wonderful World Wide Web. Chat with a brother. Go to lunch. It's just lunch, but remember, you're paying. Sign up for our Jungle Fever Safari Vacation in the heart of Inglewood. You and your dreamy African-American date will be staying in the Chateau Ghetto, where you will be presented with his and his ice-cold 40s of your choice, a director-signed VHS of Shaft, a pair of assault rifles to protect your asses. To enter, send us an email why you want this erotic ghetto vacation. So email us at feverforAbrother@mochalatte.com. Get out there, there's a brother waiting for you!
Hey, how you doing? My name is Eddie Mortensen, and I'm the owner of Fast Eddie's Used Cars in El Cajon. We have the lowest price cars guaranteed, or I will give you double your money back. Get a 1987 Ford Tempo for $250, or a 1991 Honda Accord for only $300, or a 1975 Chevy Vega for only $200. How do I do it? It's simple. None of our cars work. In fact, most of them don't even have an engine. I know you're thinking, well, how to buy a car that doesn't work? Well, I'll tell you why. Because we'll give you a AAA Plus membership when you buy a car from us. What do you get with a AAA Plus membership? You get free towing for up to 100 miles. Need to go to work or to the grocery store or perhaps take that special someone on a date? Well, call AAA and they will tow you to your destination. When you're ready to go home, call them back and say, well, guess what? My car still doesn't run. Of course it doesn't run. You bought it at Fast Eddie's. Gas prices are too high. When you buy a car at Fast Eddie's, you will never have to pay for gas again. That's Fast Eddie's Used Car Lot at El Cajon Boulevard.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keeping It Weird Sports, the leader in sports entertainment reporting, is proud to bring you the World Bingo Championships live from Miami Beach, Florida. Join our on-the-spot reporter Rick Strain as he brings you the exciting moment-by-moment coverage.
What the hell did I do to deserve this? The whole place smells like urine and old cheese. The World Bingo Championships? Really? What? Someone else got the World Series of lawn bowling?
You're live, Rick. Mike's hot.
Ah, yes. Here we are at the Elks Lodge in Miami Beach, Florida, where the weather here is playing a deciding factor in this riveting World Bingo Championship. It's 103 degrees inside with 100% humidity, and so far, all but 3 contestants have dropped out. The couple team of Saul and Mildred Schmoigberg and the lone wolf, Zato Moshbaum.
G47. Under the G47.
Bingo!
Sal Schmoigberg just mumbled bingo. This could be it, folks. The championship could come down to this moment.
But Saul, that's not a bingo.
What?
I said it's not a bingo.
I know my letters and my numbers. You think I don't know my letters and my numbers? That's a bingo right there.
That's not even a bingo card, you schlemazel. You're playing the TV guide.
Never mind.
Jesus Christ. Someone just shoot me. Are you kidding me? We've been here for 6 fucking hours and Bose hasn't been playing a card.
Your mic's still hot, Rick.
Ah! Sal Schloingboy just missed it. Too bad, folks. Sal was already thinking about that first place buffet dinner.
O66. Under the O, 66.
Oh, bingo!
That rat bastard!
What about your mother?
No, I said that rat bastard Zato got a bingo.
Sounded like you said something about your mother.
In your face, Mildred. That's a bingo right there.
Please, for the love of God, let this be a bingo.
Do not clear your cards until we have verified the bingo.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary, full of grace. Hail Mary.
We have a bingo. Zato Moshbaum is our winner.
Thank you, Jesus. Congratulations, Zadel. What are you going to do now that you won the World Bingo Championships?
Well, I'll probably go down to Canton's Deli and get a little nosh and rub it in Mildred's face, that old mashuga.
Just you wait, you rat bastard. May you turn into a centipede with ingrown toenails. May onions grow in your navel, and may you lie in the earth and bake bagels.
We're gonna pick up your mother?
Rick Strain signing off from Miami Beach. Back to you in the studio, MT. Someone give me a popsicle and some Gold Bond medicated powder.
Your mic's still hot, Rick. Throughout the course of human history, some people are born inheritably evil. In times of evilness, ordinary men are called to action and will either perish or become a hero. This is the story of one man who became a hero. This is the story of Captain Obvious.
I'm Captain Obvious, and I state the obvious.
Hey, what a surprise. It's like totally okay to forget me. I'm just the stupid sidekick.
It's Captain Obvious and his stupid sidekick, Sarcastic Girl.
Very good. I knew you weren't like a complete idiot.
Tonight's episode, Captain Obvious and Sarcastic Girl take on their archenemy, the Spoiler Alert.
This does not end well for me. I'm going to make an elaborate plan to take over the world, and Captain Obvious is going to try and stop me. But I'm going to capture him and tie him up. Then, instead of just killing him, I'm going to tell him my plan in excruciating detail. And while I'm telling him my long-winded plan, Sarcastic Girl is going to sneak behind me and knock me out.
Look, it's a spoiler alert. He always spoils movies by giving away the ending.
Good one, Sherlock.
The Spoiler Alert captured Captain Obvious and tied him up.
Oh no, I'm captured and tied up.
Great. Captain Obvious, he told you he was going to capture you. Why did you let him? Are you stupid or something?
I'm not stupid. I'm tied up.
And I'm the sidekick.
Now I'm going to tell you all my plan.
But Sarcastic Girl paid attention to the Spoiler Alert and knew that she would save the day by sneaking behind Spoiler Alert and knocking him out.
Spoiler Alert is the greatest villain ever. He tells us how we stop him before we even do it. What a genius.
Thank you, Sarcastic Girl. You knocked out the Spoiler Alert and saved me and the day.
Join us next week for another exciting adventure of Captain Obvious and his sidekick, Sarcastic Girl.
Well, this day has been a complete waste of makeup.
I'm Captain Obvious, and I am a captain.
This is Reginald Hemshaw from the Almost Shakespearean Theatre Company, and you're listening to Keep It Weird, the weirdest sketch comedy show in the world.
Hola, friends. It's Chongo again. Have you come to my restaurante yet? No? ¿Por qué? Are you afraid of the D rating in the window? Don't worry about it. The D stands for delicioso. Have you heard rumors of hepatitis? I assure you that we now make our cooks wash their hands in el baño. We even put a sign up to remind them. And most of las ratas y las cucarachas are in the kitchen, so you'll never see them. Wednesday night is college night, and Friday night is mood wrestling. That's Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante, now with 3 locations, all of them on Broadway and Chula Vista. Please note that after 10 p.m., we only serve drunk American co-eds and sailors. That's Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante!
Hello there. Are you a senior citizen who still likes to make whoopee, but your tallywhacker won't work for you? Well, don't be embarrassed or ashamed, because before I started using Ever-Erect cream, mine was dead as a garter snake that got run over by an 18-wheeler. But today, with my Ever-Erect cream, sometimes I have to do a damn handstand just to take a pee. Ever-Erect is not a prescription, so if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, don't call your damn doctor, jump for joy and call up one of your girlfriends to make whoopee.
Ever-Erect is powerful aphrodisiac medicine. Use caution when using Ever-Erect. Side effects include erections in public places, swelling of gonads, and discomfort in tight jeans. Other side effects include excessive smiling, inappropriate touching of oneself in public, and the desire to give crotch-pumping bear hugs to total strangers has been reported. If you feel an uncontrollable urge to do this, call 911. Report yourself immediately.
Hey, all you God-fearing people out there in Radio Land, it's Frankie Del Macho. I claim to be the best plastic surgeon around, and I am. Bottom line, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. End of story. Look, is your face unsightly? Do you have zits, flaky, nasty skin, or liver spots? Ooh, no problemo. Frankie Del Macho is here to fix your face. I'm cheap. I won't break your bank to fix your face. You can pay me easily monthly installments, like $50 a month. That's fair. If you can't pay $50 a month, your mama raised a loser. So just pay me. I won't break your legs. I'm just saying, who wants to look like an old washed-up character off Fraggle Rock? Remember that show? Those Fraggle Rock freaks gave Frankie nightmares. Don't give people nightmares with your face. Fix it! I wouldn't lie to you people while monk music is playing in the background. That's just bad juju, and Frankie had enough of that. I'm cool, I'm down. Call me on my cell, 619-445-1079. Email me at fabfrankieface@googleyourself.com. Don't be a mopey monk. Fix your face!
Are you upset because your spaceship hit an asteroid?
I was like texting and driving and ran right into Europa, only the largest asteroid in the entire Milky Way. I was like, how did this get here? So I called Cosmos, intergalactic towing company, and for only 38,000 credits, he pulled me out and sent me on my way. Thanks, Cosmo.
Or maybe you got stuck in the rings of Saturn.
That's what happened to me. The rings look as deep as they are, so I thought I could make it across with no problem.
Maybe you're lost in a wormhole and are now traveling aimlessly through time and space.
That happens to me all the time.
We also do a lot of work with the space police and tow illegally parked spaceships.
That was not cool, Cosmo. There was no sign there.
That's Cosmo's Intergalactic Towing Company.
Yeah, can you send me a towing strip here again? Hey, you're already here.
Cosmo's Intergalactic Towing. We're psychic too.
Hola, this is Chongo from Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante, and you are listening to Keeping It Weird, the weirdest sketch comedy show in all of America.
We hear stories all the time about people forced to resort to cannibalism after surviving some horrible accident. Today, we're talking to someone who was recently forced to eat 3 of his fellow passengers in order to survive. Please welcome Damon Walker.
Good evening.
Can you tell us exactly what happened from the time of the accident to the time you were forced to eat your fellow passengers?
Sure. After the accident, there was myself and 3 other passengers. At first, we just happened to be alive, hoping that help would rescue us soon, but then we realized nobody was coming to help us. Our first thought was simply to stay alive, and that's when we just resorted to drinking our own urine.
There was no water around?
Not a drop. Fortunately, I got really drunk the night before, so my urine tasted a little like beer. In fact, I even managed to make a profit from the other passengers by selling my urine to them as part of a 2-drink minimum.
Whose decision was it to resort to cannibalism?
I believe it was mine. You see, not only did we not have any water, but we didn't have any food either.
No plants or animals you could kill and eat?
No, absolutely nothing. As long as you have something to drink, you can actually live without food. We started to get hungry, and that's when we realized that unless one of us was willing to die, there was a chance that none of us would survive.
So how did you decide who to kill and eat?
Well, we drew straws, and Fortunately, a little old lady drew the short straw, so it was fairly easy for the rest of us to beat her up and eat her.
I don't mean to sound morbid, but did you cook her?
Oh, no, we didn't. We had no way of making a fire, so we just had to tear her flesh apart with our bare hands and eat her flesh raw.
So that left you with 2 passengers.
That's right. After we polished off the old lady, we drew straws again, and a teenager, he lost that time. He put up quite a fight. With 2 of us attacking him, we soon managed to knock him out and eat him up as well.
Now that left you with just you and one other passenger.
That's right. We drew straws again, and this time I lost, but I managed to fight off the other fellow and kill him before he could kill me, and then I ate him too.
Approximately how much time passed from the accident until you were finally rescued?
Oh, I'd say 30 or 40 minutes, tops.
You were rescued 30 minutes after your plane crashed?
No, it wasn't a plane. I was in an elevator in the Bank of America about 3 blocks from here. After the elevator got stuck, we stuck between floors. We were forced to drink our own urine and eat each other in order to survive.
You killed and ate your fellow passengers in 30 minutes.
Hey, buddy, I was hungry. It was lunchtime, and I skipped breakfast that morning. When you're in a life and death situation, and you don't know when you'll be rescued, you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
I don't think waiting 30 minutes seems like a life or death situation.
Listen, buddy, I don't need your attitude. I was hungry and stranded, and I survived. If you're going to insult me, I'll just blow this joint right now and go home. Where's the elevator in this building?
There's one right down the hall.
Come on and show me where it's at. And bring me 2 of your friends to ride down with me. I'm starting to get all hungry right now.
There's a music festival scheduled over the next 2 weekends in Indio, California. No, I am not talking about Coachella. That's in April. I'm talking about Oldchella, which is what Coachella would be if they had rock bands instead of DJs spin electronic music that you can't dance to. But people tell me it's great if you take a bunch of acid. If I have to take a bunch of acid in order to make horrible music sound good, I'll listen to the Grateful Dead. Oldchella features bands and artists like the Rolling Stones, The Who, Bob Dylan, Neil Young, and one of my favorites, Paul McCartney. Tickets are going for over $1,000 a piece. Save yourself the time and money, people. I love Sir Paul, but he sucks in concert. It's just 45 minutes of an audience of strangers singing na 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 over and over and over. In fact, the overuse of na 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 as a lyric is overdone, cliche, and lazy, and I am boycotting any song that does it. You don't think there's that many songs that use na 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 as a lyric? Here's a small sample. This song was by a band called Journey. And it was over 3 minutes of na 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 3 minutes. Are you shitting? Now, I'm not going to play you the entire song because I'm not an asshole. But seriously, Journey, fuck you lazy suckers. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this song is still going. I never stopped it, or hit pause, or I just turned the volume down. It's been running the entire time. Anyways, if you want to see Sir Paul McCartney, pay your $1,000 a ticket, and you too can sing with thousands and thousands of other people.
Please welcome Petey, the sexual harassment panda.
Grab him by the pussy.
Who lives in the East Fortress? Sexual harassment panda.
I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Who lives in the East Fortress? Sexual harassment panda.
Grab him by the pussy.
That makes me a sad panda.
I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them.
That makes me a very sad panda.
Grab him by the pussy.
Who lives in the East Fortress? Sexual harassment panda.
Hello there, and thanks for listening. Have you ever wanted to be on radio, television, or film? Have you ever wanted to be a famous disc jockey, news anchor, movie star, or be the voice in cartoons and animation? If so, then the Jerry Rigger School of Broadcasting could be just what you are looking for to make your dreams come true. Here are just a few testimonials from some of our graduates.
My name is Norman, and I knew at an early age I had a really good radio voice, and so I decided to pursue my dreams as a disc jockey. I was sick and tired of wasting my talent on telemarketing and dealing with rude people who hung up on me all the time. So for only $1,000 a day at the Jerry Rigger School of Broadcasting, in 1 year's time I was able to unleash my inner DJ and make a wonderful demo tape to go along with my applications. I now have the confidence to take any interview once a station calls me.
And another.
Hello, my name is Not the President. I was very sick and tired of working for technical support at collection agencies and always wanted to use my voice talent for something more than overseas technical support and bill collection. So for only $1,000 a day, I was able to pursue a career in broadcasting. Today I have a very good demo tape and I hope to have a job as a news anchor at CNN or Fox News very soon. At the Jerry Rigger School of Broadcasting, I was able to develop my skills as a news anchor.
And yet another.
Hello, this is Will, and I went to the Jerry Rigger School of Broadcasting because I got sick and tired of repeating the same daily special every day at my father's Chinese restaurant and getting crummy tips from customers. I decided to take my daily announcing of today's special with you cleaned up all dope up chicken and turn it into a broadcast career. Today I now have the confidence to get a job at any radio station or television station. For only $1,000 a day, you too can have a good broadcasting career too.
So call today for a free consultation. Please have your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express card ready to go. You may also use your automatic teller machine by giving us your personal identification number. Call today and learn the Jerry Rigger School of Broadcast way. Thank you.
Hola friends, it is I, Chongo, formerly of Chongo's Authentic Mexican Restaurante. Did you know that in America, people have to be 21 years old to drink alcohol? Nobody told Chongo. I lost my tequila license. Since I was not allowed to have tequila, all the cooks quit. Nobody wants to cook Mexican food sober. Now it's just Chongo and mi amigos las ratas. Some of them are muy grande. One of Las Ratas told me that I should burn down Chongo's, authentic Mexican restaurantes, and collect the insurance money. Then the Las Ratas would have to live in Chongo's casa. Y Chongo's wife no like that. Maybe I can collect the insurance money and then build Las Ratas a casa for themselves. Wait, I should not say that on the radio. I was just teasing. That was Chongo's authentic Mexican restaurante, now with no locations. Adios, amigos!
Oh, hello. Are you one of many Asian, Japanese, or Chinese men who is having a hard time meeting other beautiful, exotic Asian women? Are you getting tired of watching Pokemon and Speed Racer reruns? Has your loneliness caused you to get fat by eating too much twinged up, bulked up, unbreakable, ticking, ticking? Do you find yourself drinking too much sake by yourself until you are drunken kamikaze? Or stop feeling sorry for yourself and try the new Godzilla cologne. Godzilla cologne will make you irresistible to all the ladies. Godzilla cologne releases a sexual pheromone that will turn your futon into a sex palace. Release your inner monster today. Here is one of our actual clients. Oh, hi there. You look awfully pretty tonight. Oh, so you smell so good. Oh, so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, smell some more. Oh, you smell so good. Oh, baby. Oh, kamikaze. Oh, kamikaze.
Today on Dr. Phil, we're going to be talking about confronting craziness on the airwaves. My guests today, Wes Sample and Rick Jean, have their own radio show called Keeping It Weird. Guys, I've heard from tons of your listeners and people in the audience, and so I'm going to flat out spell it out for you. There's something seriously wrong with you guys. You both are nuttier than a week-old fruitcake. Hello?
We all know how difficult it can be to raise and discipline children, and that's why we're so happy to have our next guest, Mr. William Damons, on our show. Mr. Damons is not only an expert on disciplining children, but also the owner and operator of a new school that teaches parents how to discipline their children as well. Welcome to the show, Mr. Damons, and can you tell our listeners more about your school?
Why, yes. I call it Obedience School for Children.
And why did you create your Obedience School for Children?
I got the idea when I bought my 3-year-old son a puppy and took the dog to obedience school. That's when I realized that the same training method used on a dog could probably work on children as well.
Well, what are some of the similar training methods that you use in your school?
Probably the biggest problem parents most face with children is toilet training. So every time your child forgets to go to the bathroom, we recommend that you punish them by rubbing their nose in any mess they create.
Isn't that a bit cruel?
Hey, it works, and the results are all that matters.
Well, okay, besides toilet training kits, what else does your school emphasize?
We start off with the basics, teaching kids to sit, stand, and roll over and play dead. Once kids master these basics, we teach them more advanced tricks like fetching the newspaper and begging.
Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Do kids really need to be taught how to beg?
Of course! You don't think all those homeless people on the street knew how to make up, work for food signs all by themselves, did you? Those are some of our best students.
Okay, how do you deal with kids who have, say, extreme learning disabilities? Do you use drugs like Ritalin?
Oh, no. Our facility is completely drug-free. We don't believe in giving children any kind of behavior drugs because we feel that could risk disrupting their emotional and psychological development at such an early age.
So what do you use instead of drugs?
Oh, well, we use shock collars. You strap on one of these babies right around a kid's neck, tighten it so they can't shake it off, and then press the button on this remote up to 200 feet away, and you can send a whopping 300 volts of electricity to straighten out even the most stubborn kids' behavior problems.
Okay, I don't mean to sound skeptical, but is that even safe?
Of course it's safe. Even better, it's versatile, too. If you don't want your kid wandering out of your yard, no need to put up a fence. Just set a shock collar to stun every time the kid ventures out of your yard, and I guarantee that a kid will never think about running away again.
parents actually pay you for this?
Of course! Today's parents are too busy to raise their own children, so they need results in the shortest amount of time possible, and that's exactly what I give them.
I'm not sure I can condone your obedience school for children.
That's okay. If you think shock collars are too dangerous, then you might be interested in our alternative stun gun that can shoot a jolt of electricity up to 20 feet away, like this.
Ow!
Now, are you going to say nice things about my school?
Ow! Yes! Yes!
There! You see how effective that was? I said, did you see how effective that was?
Yes! Yes!
Okay, now tell all your listeners that if they want to eliminate behavior problems forever, they should send their kids to my obedience school for children. Tell them!
Ow! Ow! Send your kids! Ow! To the obedience school for children! Ow! Ow!
And now it's time for a Shakespeare rendition of a popular pop song.
Yeah, when I walk on by, girls be looking like damn he fly. I pimp to the beat, walk on the street in my noodle freak, yeah. This is how I roll, animal print, pants out of control. It's red foo with the big afro, and like Bruce Leroy, I got the glow. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, I'll work out. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. I work out. When I walk in the sport, yeah, this is what I see, okay? Everybody stops and they're staring at me. I got passion in my pants, and I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Yeah, when I'm at the mall, security just can't fight them off. And when I'm at the beach, I'm in a Speedo trying to tan my cheeks. What? This is how I roll. Come on, ladies, it's time to go. We headed to the bar. Baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get serviced. Watch. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, I work out. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, I work out. When I walk in the spot, yeah, this is what I see, okay? Everybody stops and they're staring at me. I got passion in my pants, and I'm afraid to show it. Show it, show it, show it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Check it out. Check it out. Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Yeah. Do the wiggle, man. I do the wiggle, man. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, I work out. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, girl, look at that body. Ah, I work out. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it.
And now, here's tomorrow's news with Joey Knuckles.
Hey, how you doing? This is Joey Knuckles, and I'm the only guy who gives you tomorrow's news. The man was shot tomorrow on the corner of Market Street and 13th Street. There'll be no witnesses. Did you hear that? I said no witnesses. There was a fire tomorrow night at the old Italian restaurant that was bleeding us dry. Police are going to think it was an electrical problem. The lottery numbers will be 3, 7, 21, and 35. The bonus number will be, I don't know, how about 10? Congratulations to Frankie Donati for winning the 3rd week in a row. Hey, listen, if you have some goods you can't get rid of, you come see me behind the pool hall on 3rd at Broadway. If you need a loan, don't go to the bank. They're all a bunch of crooks. See me. We also have nightly poker and craps tournaments and pretty young girls who'll, forget about it. You come by, make sure you're not followed. If you are, it's curtains. Bada bing, bada boom.
That was Joey Knuckles with tomorrow's news.
Well, that's the show for tonight. Thank you for listening. We do this every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then the show is replayed every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Pacific. At our Facebook page, which is Keeping It Weird radio show. We post videos through the week of skits that we're going to do on Saturday. They're sneak previews, so you see them before anybody else. Now stay tuned for the Forgotten Files rock show with M.T. Robinson, where he's going to rock you, I can't say that. M.T. Robinson and the Forgotten Files are going to rock your rooster off. How's that? See you next week.